Hello everyone and welcome to Cyberpunk 2077. My name is Tom, otherwise known as Titanium Legman, and this is going to be a little bit of an experiment. As of right now, I don't have any plans to do a full series of this on the channel, just a few episodes. See what you guys think, see what I think, see how the game runs. And then if I like it, and if you guys like it, then maybe we'll do more. And I'll ask you guys to chime in on that at the end of the episode. But for now, Cyberpunk. I've not been following the hype almost at all. I'm going into this almost completely blind. I played the first maybe 30 minutes just to see how things ran, to get a little bit of a feel for how everything works, things like that, so we can have a smooth entry into the game. But beyond that, I really don't know anything. So I'm excited to get into it. Aesthetically, it's right up my alley. Talking about things like transhumanism and anti-corporate issues and sort of dystopian future and cybernetic enhancements, and all of that stuff is in my wheelhouse. I've been talking about that in the Nier Automata playthrough, so I'm sure that that's something that you guys will be familiar with if you've been looking at the channel at all. I'm excited to get into this, see if it winds up living up to any of the expectations that other people have set for it, and generally have a good time. So, without further ado, I'm going to run the intro cinematic. We're going to go through character creation at a slightly higher clip than you might expect, and we're going to get into the game. All right.
Good morning, Night City! Yesterday's body count lottery rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30. 10 out of Haywood, thanks to unabated gang wars. One officer down, so I guess you're all screwed, cause the NCPD will not let that go. Got another blackout in Santo Domingo. Netrunners are at it again, poking holes in the power grid. While over in Westbrook, trauma teams scraping cyber psycho victims off the pavement. And in Pacifica, well, Pacifica is still Pacifica. This has been your man, Stan. Join me for another day in our city of dreams.
So I don't know much about the way the actual stats in the game are going to impact us. Obviously, we have descriptors of what each stat does, increasing our actual physical attributes like health and stamina, damage to do with melee weapons, cyberdeck RAM capacity, which I do know has something to do with hacking things on the fly, including enemies. So intelligence is going to impact like our hacking ability, things like that. Reflexes make sense. It's more of like dodginess, evasion, movement speed, all that type of good stuff. Damage from mantis blades, which I don't know what those are, but they sound awesome. Makes it sound like I'm going to be a scyther, and that sounds pretty friggin' cool. But don't know, actually, how useful that is. So, tactical ability is just general unlocking of doors, hacking, tech weapons. Not sure what that entails, but I do like being able to hack. And we get armor, so that sounds pretty good. And then cool is our stealth. I'm assuming our ability to stay calm and cool under pressure and things like that. Like it says composure, effectiveness, and operating from stealth, things like that. Now, this definitely seems like it could be good. Increases monowire damage, which I'm assuming is like a garrote wire or garrow wire. Speed at which enemies detect us, damage we do from stealth, things like that. So if you wanted to do like your stealth Argonian archer assassin build from Skyrim, you would definitely want some cool. But as it stands, I imagine health is probably pretty good. I like being able to hack. That seems solid. And I want to have good technical ability, I think. Being able to unlock doors, things like that, giving us armor. I mean, tech sounds like it's going to be pretty good in a game that's all about like cybernetic enhancements and cyber warfare and hacking and all that type of stuff, right? So, all right, this is V. He's a rough and tumble nomad. He's been living outside the city limits for most of his life, so he's not quite as over the top as some of the folks we can probably expect to see in Night City, but he's definitely someone of the era, right? I think that's good. That looks like us. Let's go. That's not supposed to look like that. Okay, so something to point out right off the bat. We did have a major graphical issue there on the recording with the mirror. I might show just a second of it just to give you guys an idea of what I was looking at there. That was weird. We had like a weird picture-in-picture thing going on. I don't know if that's something to do with the way that they actually have like the mirror set up to work, since like actually mirroring things in video games can be a giant pain in the ass, depending. So we'll take that out. Hopefully that's not a consistent issue with mirrors. I didn't have that issue when I was just testing the game for myself. Now, y'all have probably heard, because people have been talking about it, bugs and glitches. And the first 30 minutes that I played were not bad. I had one set of weird issues, one of which I got a picture of. Disinfectant junk. All right, I'll take it. I'm sure we're going to be crafting plenty of stuff somewhere along the way. There is a crafting system that I saw. But, soy paste. Delicious. I got a picture of one of the glitches, but other than that, we have... Ooh, a journal entry. We'll come back to that. Other than the initial batch of weird graphical glitches that I had at the start of my test run before, everything ran pretty smooth. So, hopefully it won't be too weird on the recording either. I've got all of my settings as optimized as I can. Looks like we found all of the stuff that we can. Alright, let's hack into this man's computer really quick, shall we? And by hack into, I mean just use it because he's got it unlocked. Shop inventory, huh? That's cool. It literally just gives us his shop inventory. Fair enough. Also, you will note I am using controller. You might see the prompts coming up on screen. I just like playing shooters with controllers. Sue me. Looks like this man has a whole bunch of bullshit spam emails. Fair enough. Alright. Enough horsing around. You gonna fix my car or what? Also, I should point that out, since I'm going to be editing it out. When the mirror sequence was happening, two things happened. First of all,
You're wearing on my patience.
Alright, shush you. I'm talking to my audience. V pulled a patch off of his jacket that I'm guessing is the Nomad clan that he used to run with. For whatever reason, we're not with them anymore. Also, we were talking about how our car is screwed up and we have to try and fix it. And this mechanic is apparently the only guy who's willing to do it, because it's shady, us being a nomad and being on the border of the city like this. So, something's a little funky, but let's see what's going on.
I'm gonna pay you what we agreed. Not want any more.
For that, you can borrow my tools and fix it yourself.
Alright, I'll handle it then.
Step aside.
What? Got any idea what to do?
What I do?
Huh.
Well, I mean, if we can hotwire it, let's hotwire it. Why not?
I'm gonna bypass the coupling and rig a hot wire.
Compressor will run on and on. It could seize up.
Did anyone ask your opinion?
Mm-hmm. Got nothing to say to that, do you? Also, we're going to change one thing real quick. One sec. Wanted to bring the master volume down a little bit. I had a feeling it might be a little bit high, so.
Okay, let's see what happens.
I did very much enjoy the first, like, 30 minutes that I played of the game, so hopefully it winds up continuing to prove itself, but let's see.
It's like I was
Oh, we're a
telling
push start. What are we, a Prius? Come on, baby. There
Not
we go.
shabby at all. Question's how long it'll last you.
That'll get me to Night City. I'll figure something else out there.
Right.
Looking for Jackie Wells.
Looking for someone. Jackie Wells. Have you maybe...
Nope, fair enough.
So doable? It sure was.
Satisficing that.
Satisficing.
Not a solid fix. Might as well have used spit and duct tape.
It worked. That's what matters.
All right, well, let's connect to the radio station. That seems to be our pertinent option. All of the
Antenna on this
standard...
thing don't seem like it packs a punch. Not liable to hear much.
You don't say.
Uh-oh. Who's this?
Hey, Mike. Didn't know you had a customer.
Rolled in a few hours past. I thought he'd at least called in to
Don't you sweat it, Mike. We're gonna hash it out.
Don't you know you owe the sheriff a word when you pay his town a visit? To tell him what's brought you here. Maybe even over a cup of coffee.
I'm just passing through, Sheriff.
No need to worry. I won't be staying long.
Didn't answer my question now, did you? Name's Andrew Jones. Probably heard of me.
We have a timer. Negative.
Can't say that I have.
Served in spec ops during the last war. Silver Shoguns?
Shoguns. I'm afraid I do not know who the Silver
I can't
Shoguns
say that
are.
it does.
Don't like to get along, do you?
I just don't know, bud. What do you want from me?
That a nomad vehicle? Might have expected that.
You have a problem, Sheriff?
If you have a problem, I'm willing to hear it.
Let me tell you what my problem is. Nothing boils my blood like a fucking string. Where'd your clan pitch camp?
I like his weird backless gloves that he has going on, or his hands just tattooed. I can't tell. What do you have against nomads, bud?
What?
Are you one of those who
Suddenly all
believe
shy.
everything the talking heads say? The nomads are the world's greatest evil?
No. I'm a man that respects order. Corpse brought us that order, and I intend for it to stay that way.
The corps pay you and have you on a leash like a dog. You know that?
But you don't want to see me bare my fangs. So I'll ask again. Where's your clan?
He's fairly level-headed. You would expect a sheriff like this to start slapping. If I brought up anything, oh, well, you're a dog, corpo, whatever.
Hey,
There is no clan. There is no camp. I'm here alone.
Ain't buying it. Nomads always.
Listen, buddy, you should have come by 5 minutes ago when I
Family's
tore
in
the patch
pieces.
off my vest.
That's why I'm headed for Night City.
Makes you an outcast among outcasts.
sure as hell hope you'll be on your way before long.
I sold broadcasting comms tower on my way in. My antenna's down, and I need to radio someone.
What you need's to hightail it out of here without another word. Ain't got no mind to see you drifting around these parts. Got it?
Yeah,
Make it
yeah.
clear. I don't want any trouble.
Then stop looking for it and hit the road, quick.
All right. Well, I gotta say, I love the driving, and the game does look damn pretty thus far from what I've seen. Now, you might be asking, why did I pick Nomad? Well, our options being Nomad, Street Kid, and Corpo. Ooh, we're a little drifty. Nomads seemed like the only ones who might be a respectable bunch. They respect honor, they respect freedom, they respect being kind to each other. Not exactly something that the street kids or the corpos had going on for them, so figure a world like this, reap the benefits of some of the technology, but still have a little bit of common human decency, maybe. Seems like the best of both worlds, not both worlds. Now, do we have anything we can pick up? Doesn't look like it, not in the immediate vicinity anyway. Alright. Let's climb this tower. Now, if you guys are playing the game, or decide to play the game, and you happen to come across the video, let me know what you wind up starting as, because I've only seen Nomad, and I've only ever looked up one other gameplay video, and just looked at the intro stuff and everything, get a point of reference for what the game looked like before I bought it. And he also picked Nomad, so I don't know what it looks like, starting a street kid or a corpo, so if you do those, let me know, I'm curious. Well, really high level of maintenance around here, clearly.
Hello?
Come in. Come in. Ah, raised you finally.
Willie McCoy. It's good to hear your voice.
Fee. Wish I could say the same.
Hear a car. Oh. Where are you going there, bud?
I need your help. One last time.
One last time. Again?
I have to find the client with my payload, but I don't know where he is.
Right place, right time. You were there?
What do you mean?
My car gave out. The electric coupling. It's a miracle I made it here. Maybe the client left a message. Could you check for me?
Sure. Last time, though. I mean it. Client's name?
Jackie Wells.
So McCoy's our man with the voice, huh?
Actually left a message. He's waiting on a farm. Flicking you the geoloc data.
Thanks, Willie. I owe you one.
You do. Just don't get yourself killed. And don't call again.
Alright. Well, I don't know who Willie McCoy is, but apparently he has some connections that he's able to leverage to get some info for us. Useful. Not that he wants us to be making use of his services. Hello? This does indeed look like something I should be able to pick up, but it doesn't seem like the game wants to let me pick it up. Okay, well, we can chalk that one up to a glitch, I suppose. Oh, we need to look at that, what's a jigger? That, like, data log entry, too. How do we pull that up? We'll see in a minute. I do know we get an apartment at some point, so maybe we can look through documents like that when we're at our apartment. How does that sound, rather than interrupting the action constantly? It is a damn pretty game. I gotta give it that. Not usually that much of a sucker for graphics, but it looks pretty good. Plus, this is by far the most graphically intense game I've tested this new PC with, so... And granted, I'm only running on a 1080 as well. I don't have like a 3080 or anything like that. I don't have a brand spanking new video card, so... If you do, I can imagine your game will look even better than this. Alright, well, we have an objective. Let's go for it. Don't mind us, folks. Just zipping on by. Not here to hurt nobody. Very good. Now, I don't know if there's speed limits that we need to obey in this or anything. I do know that there is a bounty system. I'm assuming sort of GTA-esque if we break the law, but I don't know if that applies out here or if that only applies in Night City itself. We'll have to see. Alright. A farm, quote-unquote. What are you farming out here? Cacti? Maybe. Hey. Well, that was an interesting noise. I'm guessing this is Jackie's car, huh? I can break into cars. Uh-huh. I do not meet the technical ability attribute point requirement. So, however, a mess kit. Junk. Fair enough. I don't know how pertinent junk is actually going to be. I know you can pick up all sorts of random crap, and I know that it does get used, again, like I mentioned before, for a crafting system, but I don't know, like, if we need to pick up everything we see, or if it just is like, oh, you happen to see something, I'll pick it up, whatever, but we don't need to scrounge for it. Because I know I was a scrounger in Fallout 4, and I'd like to avoid being that if possible, especially if we're going to be recording. Hello? Jackie Wells?
Oh, I was worried I'd have to turn to
Hey.
farming.
Ugh, bugs.
Sure hope you're here for me.
I believe I am. Are you...
Name's Jackie Wells.
V? Seems you have cargo that needs to be moved.
Oh, where I'm from, you share a bit about your soul before you talk biz. Huh? It's kind of like a custom. Or just good manners, you know?
This guy looks like Gibraltar from Apex Legends. That top knot? Big dude? This is some Gibby energy right here. You're a man of principle.
You're a man of principle?
You need a backbone, cabron. At least you'll have that left when they've taken everything else.
Bit more Hispanic than Pacific Islander in the voice, though. Gotta give him that one. Compared
Why
to
don't we
Gibraltar.
start with you, then.
NC native, right here. Got Haywood in my blood.
I've never been to NC. That doesn't mean much to me.
So, imagine a place where everyone's like your bro or sis. Or a distant cousin, at least.
I think I understand. You don't have to like each other, but it's family.
That's Haywood. That and everyone's back in iron.
Mm-hmm.
And you?
I guess one could say I'm from my own Haywood.
You and me, we're gonna get along fine.
Sure about that?
The cargo.
What's
What do we
inside?
got?
You sleep better the less you know. Got no idea myself, and that's a good thing.
You don't know what we aim to smuggle? These are stolen corporate goods.
Stolen? Oh, some gonk lost the crate. Some other gonk found it, passed it on. Now it's here.
Gone,
You know,
huh?
butterfly effect or whatever.
And there's no one looking for this crate.
Ain't no problem if they look. Only a problem if they find it before it crosses the border, no?
I don't know that that's how the butterfly effect works, Chief. Hey, a record. Nice. Apparently it was a common record, so maybe less nice, but we have some sort of be bad, do bad, feel fucking good. Uh-huh. Interesting advertisement. Euro dollars. Hey, another journal entry type thing. We'll have to check that out. Got some ammo. Alright. Alright, we got some stuff. Well, Jackie, we got a job
Let's
to do.
load it in the car.
A huevo.
That's one thing I love. If you pay attention to the subtitles, you'll see, like, when someone speaks something other than English, like he's speaking
Started thinking
Spanish.
he might not come.
I got held up. And you weren't exactly easy to find.
I decided to lay low, you know? The sheriff, he looked like one grouchy motherfucker.
That he
Yep.
is. But yeah, like, he'll speak Spanish, and it'll come up in the subtitles in the original Spanish for just a second, and then it'll flicker and translate it into English. It's super cool.
What a fat ass.
Come on, Jackie, you're a big guy. It's just a crate. It can't be that bad. All right.
You headed out?
Notable that our car was not this direction when we pulled up. Video game. Alright, we gotta drive to the border, so I'm guessing we want to lay low, not draw attention to ourselves, seeing as how we're smuggling goods. But there's no one else on the road, so a
Manifest from
little
the
speed doesn't
transport.
hurt.
Of course I do. But the fixer didn't give you the job deeds?
He did. I was just making sure.
Listen, friend. We're both professionals, ain't we?
Professionals. Clearly, yes.
Hey, you, sure you've moved contraband before?
Why, are you nervous?
Me? Ha! Por favor. Well, maybe a little.
So we have a couple of newbies on our team here, it seems. That's a very ominous helicopter. Please don't... Alright, everything seems fine. Oh, gas station's just on fire. Alright, good, good, good. Everything's fine here, guys. It's a perfect world,
Hey,
don't you know?
border crossing up ahead. What now?
Nothing. They'll scan us and check our papers.
Okay.
I'll do the talking.
We'll just lay off the gas a little bit here. Don't draw attention to ourselves. Everything's fine. Okay. Everything seems cool. We might have pulled ahead just a little bit, but...
Vehicle to the inspection area.
Alright. Pulling up to the inspection area. Thank you, officer. Whoa.
Remain in your vehicle. The security check will begin shortly.
I got a real bad feeling about
You're very
this.
close, Jackie. Yeah, give me
Hand
the manifest.
They'll need to see it.
Grab these.
Let me see. It's marked LOA. Perfect.
What's that mean?
Lost on arrival. It means the cargo is flagged as to be lost as soon as they cross the border.
Oh, so they know we're smuggling.
They're about to find out.
Mm-hmm. And we can just get
The
away
owner
with that?
of the vehicle in the inspection area will report for further questioning.
Chingada madre. What now?
Well, do you have the bribe
Want
money?
the customs officer to turn a blind eye to our dubious dock use, we'll need a sweetener. Do you have the credit chip with the bribe?
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Did you?
Right. You forgot.
Alright.
The engine running in case of a cock-up.
Thanks.
Do that.
Really appreciate the vote of confidence, bud. Bruh, you're good. Like, you can go. I wasn't even... Here I stopped to look both ways before I crossed the
Proceed
street
to
like a good boy.
customs.
If you're armed, place your weapon here.
I'm guessing we are armed.
Now please report to room number 2.
Reporting to room number 2. Got it. Thank you, sir. Yeah, like, oh, well, I'm gonna look both ways before I cross the street. Oh, there's a car. Let it pass. Stops in front of me and blows the horn like, I'm sorry.
Please sit.
Oh, this guy's teched up. Look at his eyes. And his hands.
Papers.
Yeah, let's not make a big fuss this. I know the
The
drill.
rules. Everything's there.
It might be. It might not be. We'll see. What are you transporting?
It's all in there.
Is it now?
Everything?
Let's not screw with this guy. We'll just give him the
There's
bribe,
one
yeah?
additional enclosure to the manifest.
Ah, yes. Remind me, you drive for which nomad clan?
Again, let's not antagonize him. I just don't drive
None.
for a clan.
No clan. I drive for myself.
Bold. And none too wise. You know, whenever I see someone like you, I'm oh so grateful not to be on that side of the table.
Feel the
Feelings
same.
mutual.
Go on now. Your associate's waiting for you in the car.
Well,
Don't forget to
thanks.
take your personal items.
There was 1,000 creds on that chip. Oh well. It was given to us for a
Be
reason.
careful with that toy. And
Yes.
welcome to Night City.
Thanks.
Those little shits imagine Night City is some kind of paradise.
What can you do? Young, naive, which is just a euphemism for ignorant.
I mean, he's not wrong, I suppose. Also, it became night while we were inside, I see. Appropriate for entering Night City.
What happened in there?
Jackie's driving now. Very well.
I'll tell you soon. We need to get out of here.
Yeah, okay.
I was gonna say, well, hit it, but there's barriers, so maybe don't hit it. Taking it nice and slow. No big deal.
You gonna tell me what happened back there?
I mean...
Let's say I have a bad feeling about this.
It was a little sus. Not gonna lie.
Happen a lot to you?
Rarely.
Smelling trouble around the bend?
Drive, Jackie, just drive.
Someone's coming our way. This does not look good.
Gentlemen?
Stop your vehicle immediately.
Let's not, actually.
You are transporting contraband that is corporate property. I repeat, stop the car.
Very smooth driving over this underbrush.
Damn.
Aha! Vehicle combat. Alright. Draw a weapon, holster weapon, and return to seat to double tap. As the passenger, drawing your weapon allows you to lean out the window and use your entire arsenal. Hell yeah. Lego! Ladies and gentlemen, we have combat. Also, we are on hard, in case you missed that from the intros I was flipping by with stuff, so... That's on fire. Can we make this explode? Oh, well, not fast enough. Just drop bullets into the engine, please. Hey! There we go. That's what I like to see. Another one behind us. Yep. Whoop. Some sort of worker bot. My bad. Come on, come on, come on. Go up in flames, go up in flames, go up in flames. Oh, this one's a little bit more resilient, it seems. God damn. Maybe that one's just not supposed to explode. Perhaps it is scripted. Oh god, they're behind us again. Here we go. God damn. Oh shit. Rip those guys. Yeah, thanks, Jackie. You're the one driving. You're the one in control of that. Come on, hold it steady, bud. Oh, we're taking hits. There we go. Woo!
Watch it! Mierda. Close call.
Woo!
We lost him. It's close. Not sure my nerves can handle this.
Oh, you're fine.
Driving. You can't stop here.
Place looks deserted. Gonna stop here. Need to sort out a few things before we go on.
Fucking hell.
Hijo de la chingada madre!
You didn't have to wreck my car in the process, dude. Come on now.
I almost tagged our asses. That what you call smuggling? Gado! Was supposed to go smooth. No problems.
It happens, bud. Take
Calm
it
down.
easy.
Sometimes these things happen.
This? What kind of shit happens?
Border security tipped off the corporation that we have their cargo.
What's the deal with these borderlies flipping us the finger as they fucking please? With no consequences.
He took a risk. He assumed we didn't have a clan backing us, and he was right.
Pendejamente ridículo. So what now?
Well, you pay me, and we go our separate ways.
We've crossed the border.
Oh,
Now, you
literally.
pay me, and we go our separate ways.
Called it.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm a bit light. Can't pay you now.
Oh, is that so? Is that so,
Have
Jackie?
something for you once I collect my scrap for this corporal crap we're carrying.
Huh. And you just figured I would sit by patiently.
Actually, I wasn't gonna pay you at all. It's just gonna bust ass and disappear as soon as we crossed over, but you're all right.
Mm-hmm. Well, thanks for being honest about it, I guess.
Appreciate the honesty.
Yeah, thanks.
So what do we do now?
So, what's next?
Now we take a peek inside.
Well, I mean, we're already screwed, so why not take a look, I guess.
Open it.
Before I do, is there anything I can, you know, yoink up into my inventory? Aha! Cards. Nice. Oh god, this is gonna be a Gwent scenario, isn't it? I never really played The Witcher, but I know about Gwent. Oh, Jackie, shut up. And an ashtray. Alright. Yeah, I know Gwent exists as, like, a thing, so I wouldn't be surprised. Nah, let's take a peek.
Aw, shit. It says Arasaka on the crate. We're robbing some heavy hitters.
And maybe we'll make some heavy money. Oh, miss. A real iguana. A, lesser Antillean, I think.
A what?
Lesser Antil what?
Yeah, I watched a thing on TV about them. Went extinct like 30 years ago. They're from the Lesser Antilles. You come a long way, my scaly friend.
Well, clearly they didn't go extinct if we have one here. Is it alive?
You think you can make some money on it?
Sure. Think it'll make us happy.
Us?
Yeah, partner. We'll go halfsies. Any decent fixer will find a loaded gonk interested in a rare gem like this. It's kind of a shame, though. I always wanted a pet. Got the name Manny all thought out.
Manny, of course.
Hey, by the way, you, got any plans for what you'll be doing in Night City?
Listen, bud, I was just getting in to get out, but, I mean, do you have a plan?
Why do you ask?
Because I got this feeling you got a lot of time and nothing to spend it on. And NC ain't a city that lets you get by without buddies. But don't you worry. Let me help you find digs. You gotta live somewhere. It's important to have people you can turn to. You know, like, family. Maybe you'll find your own down in Night City.
Mm-hmm. Well, we should take the man up on his offer. Seems like a bad idea to keep trying to go it alone, right?
Thanks, much appreciated.
Hey, come on. It's nothing. We got chemistry, you and me. Be a crying shame to waste it. Partner.
Hey!
Oh, hey!
Aw, cuddly little fucker.
You know what, Jackie? You're not all bad yourself.
Oh, you don't mean that, mano.
Okay, partner.
All right.
Time to grab the lizard and scurry out of here.
Excellent. Very good. Well, I was gonna say maybe we cut it here, but is something happening?
Hello there, Night City! Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this
Whoa,
city
whoa, whoa,
of dreams.
whoa!
Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her. Every new day here means 100 new arrivals, but only half these gonks will survive a year, and that's if it's a good one. And why do these peeps come to NC? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand, and Waylon Boa Boa. The greater the risk, the bigger the bounty, kids. Or so they say. But you can only be a major league player for so long. The faster you live, the faster you burn out. If you don't get a bullet to the brain first. NC's legends. Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard. Matters not where you're from, matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night City, the city of dreams.
All right. Guessing we got a little glimpse of how Jackie got us set up in Night City there.
Check we're looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped.
Half a year later. Okay, there
Eyes
you
and ears
go.
open, all right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to, brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
Okay, well, we are at time, so I think I'm going to call this one here. Guys, thank you all so much for watching. I do very much appreciate it.
Well?
All right, shush, Jackie. We're going to pause. Let me know what you think. I'm going to do probably 4 episodes of this, see how they go over on the channel. If you guys have any input, positive, negative, neutral, let me know on this video. It's really going to help me guide me on what I'm going to do. If this is going to be a full series going forward, or if it's something that we should just move on from once I do a few episodes of it. I'm thinking I'm going to play it by myself regardless, so I'll enjoy it either way. But if you guys want to see it, let me know. This is your chance. Also, if you think you know anyone who would want to see this video, or the other videos in the series, or any of my other videos, go ahead and shoot them a link. I'd very much appreciate that. I know there's going to be a lot of Cyberpunk on the internet going forward, so I don't want to overload y'all if it's not something you're interested in, but we'll figure it out together, right? Beyond all that, though, I hope you all have a good night. Stay safe and healthy out there. And remember, be good to each other. Bye now.